Hello, I'm Cliff Smith and welcome to lesson 8 in my series of lessons on blues licks. Now there is some tab and a backing track available to download from my website, and there's a link in the description. If you go to my website you can download that for free. Now this lick, I'm going to call this the Poison lick because I first heard it on a Poison record and I really liked it and I figured it out, and yeah, been using it ever since. So I'll show you, this is another movable lick, so it's not a static lick. When the chord changes we need to change the lick as well. So the chords in this backing track we're playing over, it's a blues in E, E7, A7, B7. So over the E7 chord I'm doing a bar on the 12th fret. I'm barring 3 strings, the E string, the B string and the G string. I'm going to play the G string and then hammer on with my first finger to the 13th fret. And then I'm going to play the B string and the E string, which I already have barred. Okay, once I've done that, now the important thing with picking this is down, down, up. So it's down, hammer, down, up. Now I'm going to use my 3rd and 2nd fingers to bend the 15th fret of the B string up a tone, so bending from D to E. Okay, so I'm bending it twice. And notice when I get there, I put some vibrato on it. So I get it to the top, and I bring it down, back up, just a little bit like this. Okay, it's called a vibrato bend. Do that slowly. Now when the chord changes to A, I'm going to move down. First finger's going to bar the 5th fret. My first finger is on A on the 5th fret of the E string. Okay, now I'm barring 3 strings there. I'm going to hit the G string, G string, 5th fret, hammer on with my 2nd finger to the 6th fret, and I'm going to play the B string and the E string. 3rd finger's going to go on the 8th fret of the B string, and I'm going to use that and my 2nd finger, and maybe even the 1st finger, to push it up, tone. So I'm making sure I bend that from G up to A, which is 2 frets above. And when I do the lick over the B chord, I'm going to bar the 7th fret. My first finger's on B on the E string there, so I know where to put it. I'm barring 3 strings on the 7th fret, same 3 strings, E string, B string, G string. Hit the G string, hammer on with the 2nd finger to the 8th fret. Then pick the B string and the E string. 3rd finger goes on the 10th fret of the B string. Use your 2nd finger as well and push it up. I'm using 2, sometimes 3 fingers for these bends. Okay, and then we just talk about the notes of this lick. We'll go back to the E one a minute. The thing we do in blues a lot is we mix major and minor thirds. So in an E major chord, or an E7 chord, the 3rd of that chord is G sharp. Okay, we've got 4 notes in an E7 chord. E, the root note, G sharp, the 3rd, or major 3rd, B, the perfect 5th, and D, the flat 7. Now that 3rd, G sharp, in blues we can also play over that chord. We can play a minor 3rd, a G, which is technically a wrong note to play over an E chord, but it sounds good in blues, so we use it. So what I'm doing there, I'm playing the minor 3rd, G, and then hammering onto the major 3rd, G sharp, which is a very bluesy thing to do. The other 2 notes I'm playing is a B, which is the 5th of the chord, and then an E, which is the root note of the chord. So I've got minor 3rd, major 3rd, 5th, root, and when I do that bend I'm hitting the D, which is the 7th of a E7 chord, and I'm bending up to an E, which is the root of an E7 chord. Okay, so it's very chord specific, that lick. It uses all the notes of the chord, or most of the notes of the chord. And then when we go to A, it's the same. It's got the same degrees of the scale in it. Okay, so I'm just going to now show you how you can use that lick combined with some other licks to make up your own guitar solo. And the other licks I'm playing are all licks from this series, so if there's one you want, have a look through some of the other lessons. If you can't find it, just get in touch and I'll tell you where it is, where to find it.